So I told my friends that I would crochet them one of their favorite characters for Christmas, from whatever that may be, which means that today we are crocheting Dimitri from Fire Emblem. So this guy, this I think is gonna be fun, because this guy has this like massive like coat thing and all this armor. So the plan is here, because this dude has so much like armor stuff, is to basically make the legs all black, just crochet them straight into the rest of the body all black, because if I were to make them like have the shoes and the like pants over top of like what would be basically the body, it would be way too thick. So we're gonna just make the legs all black, and then we'll make some like the armory bits to go over top of that. So we're just gonna start out with the arms. So what I've done is I've made this portion first because I'm connecting the thumb to it. So if you see, here's the Sophie I made earlier. You can check that out on my channel. But if you see here, she's got like a thumb here and a hand here. So this bit is the hand, like the main bit, and this is the thumb. And you just connect them together in two separate pieces in order to make the full hand. I'm also wrapping this yarn around these wires because that holds them in place so that the wires don't like float around on the inside, because you don't want that. That's not good. That's not good. Nobody wants that. Why is that not 5? What is going on here? Try to bend this. What is going on? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Got the arms on. Now we are moving on to the legs. So the idea here is that arms are going to be here. We're going to work from the bottom of the legs down here at the feet. We're going to work from the feet and just work our way up. And then once we get about here, just crochet around the outsides of the arms, and that'll attach them in and it'll just keep working up. We're also going to do these starting with a chain rather than a circle like I did with these, because they're more like oval shaped rather than a circle shape, and it'll just make the shape of the feet a lot better. Get more wire so that the foot stays stiff. Figure this out. Okay. Now I'm wrapping loop around the wire. So for this part, I'm just going through the back loops because it sort of defines the bottom of the foot better. It makes this row right here sort of make a corner with the rest of the foot just by going through the back loops. It makes it so that this front loop sort of stands out, and the new stitches sort of stand up. I'm also centering a bunch of decreases at the front of the foot rather than spacing them equally around it, because when you space it equally around, when you space decreases equally around something, it makes it taper in evenly across the entire object. But if you put all the decreases in the same spot, it actually pulls the spot where you put all the decreases like together. It pulls it inward. So you can see that now already. When I'm putting all these decreases, it's pulling this side inward as I stitch. That's good. All right, so now I got both of these equal pieces, same pieces, exact same pieces, and we're gonna sew them straight on to the body. And I hope they fit because I did not test this out beforehand, so if they don't fit, then that really sucks. It looks like they do. That's good. It'll be tight. It's gonna be a tight fit, but it's gonna work. All right, cool. All right, so that's all the armor. Next up is the cape. I do not have like fuzzy yarn, so we're just gonna basically make the cape, and it's gonna have the fuzzy bits come down the back like it is in, you know, on his actual cape thing. Okay, I'm making the last row out of white because it's like got some fur on the bottom of the cape. But to do that, I'm actually going to make the top of this last row of blue white as well, because that is how you make a smooth transition. And I'm trying to like secure the other color as well. Cape's done. It's a little wobbly, but it fits around like that, and it's long enough, and I just need to add like the fluff that comes around like here on the back side. So that's what we're doing next. All right, so I have the cape all done. Now I'm moving on to the hair, which is this nice sort of light yellow. So we're gonna be making a wig cap to go over the top of it so that when I stitch in the hairs, if there's any parts that the hair doesn't cover, then what shows through is the hair color and not the skin tone. Okay, now this guy has some like really fluffy hair and I'm gonna have to cut a lot of it. Luckily I have a bunch of yarn out already because the center pole was impossible to find, but I also have this, which I'm just gonna wrap it around and then snip through so I can make a bunch of them at once instead of having to constantly compare the yarn size. And also I lost the end of the yarn again. It's really a lot of just like checking around, seeing what looks too long and just chopping it and just not worrying about if you're gonna royally mess it up or not. I mean, it's yarn. You can put more yarn in. It's not like it means anything. I like that I put an eye on here and I'm just covering up with an eye patch. Like, what even is the point of putting an eye there? There's no point. All right, and that is it for the crochet Dimitri. He's got his armor on, it's got these weird fuzzy things in the back, and his hair. So there it is. That's all done. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.